Hello. It's been a minute. It's actually been several months since I've worked on this channel. It's good to see you again. A while back, I bought this book. Isn't it beautiful? Do you recognize the author? We've read his works. And then the illustrator is new to me. Her name is Elise Hurst. Oh, the pictures are so beautiful. Anyway, this book has been sitting on my table for quite a while, and I have been feeling sick for a while. And also, I had a really, really hard and really sad thing happen a few weeks ago. And then a few days ago, I had a really big disappointment happen. So, I have been feeling a lot of hard things, and I haven't really felt like working on this side of my creativity. And also, I was thinking this morning, what are the things that have really helped me in recent months and weeks? And one of those is reading. I love reading so much. And I think it's important to remember that reading is not only fun, it's really helpful. Sometimes I read things to learn and help myself with my physical health or my mental health or my relationships with other people or how to understand myself and other people. And sometimes I read just to take my mind into another place and give my mind a little break and a little bit of a fun time in a story. And this book kind of does all those things in a way. And I'm so excited to share it with you today. It's called Caring by Kobi Yamada, illustrated by Elise Hurst. Caring. I wasn't exactly sure where I was, but suddenly everything around me was lush and alive. What is this place? I wondered. As I wandered around, a voice called out to me, "Hello there, can I help you?" The most fascinating person was standing in front of me. She had birds perched on her shoulders and fluttering about her head. Her hands and clothes were covered in dirt. I thought to myself, I want to be happy like that. Can you believe this place? I marveled. I've never seen anything like it. It's so beautiful, it hardly seems real. The gardener humbly replied, "Well, thank you. You did all of this? How was that even possible?" She shared, little by little. One thing builds on another. Little by little, small things become something bigger and more. I certainly didn't do it alone. I had the bees and the butterflies, the birds and the animals to help. And of course, the most important work was done by the plants and the trees. It's amazing what a little caring can do. And it's quite extraordinary when you care an awful lot, what a big difference you can make. When I first saw this land, the gardener sighed. It was barren and scarred. It hurt my heart. Wherever I looked, it seemed to be broken and dying. It felt like everything was covered in sadness. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It seemed so wrong. The gardener continued. I wondered why no one seemed to care and why someone wasn't doing anything to help. Then I realized that I was someone. I cared. I decided I was going to do something about it. That was decades ago, and I've been doing this work ever since. How did you know you could do it? I asked in amazement. I didn't, she admitted. For years, I wasn't sure if I was helping much at all. It seemed pretty hopeless. The problem was huge, and I was just me. But I believe we can't be indifferent to things that matter. I had to try. Yes, but this must have been so much work, I marveled. Did you ever want to quit? Sure, the gardener conceded. Many times I thought about giving up. Some days were especially tough. But when my body feels tired, I rest. When I worry about the world with its immense problems, it can make me feel small and powerless. But then I come here. I help good things grow. And I am reminded that I do matter and that I can make a difference. More than anything else, what I am growing is love. I think we all grow and spread love throughout our lives. In the way that we act, by choosing to help when needed and by being there for each other. I care deeply about this place. I like to think of it as a living invitation, she shared. My hope was to create a place where all kinds of beings could feel welcome, and I am thrilled it is now home to so many. The gardener gave me a few seeds so I could try growing them at home. I was thrilled and I planted them right away. I watered them, I watched them, I cared for them. Day after day, I looked for any sign of life, but nothing happened. Doubt crept in and I worried if I did something wrong. Then one morning, I noticed a small little sprout poking through the soil. I was so excited. But where were the others? I questioned nervously. I watered and I waited some more. Days passed and nothing new came up. I went to talk with the gardener and about the seeds that never grew. She consoled me and explained, unfortunately, not everything we want works out the way we want. It can be disappointing, but sometimes life doesn't meet our expectations. The day doesn't always unfold the way we had hoped. People don't always do what we want or expect. And sometimes seeds don't sprout. But for all the things that don't work out, she continued, there are many others that do, and they can exceed our wildest hopes and expectations. In fact, she opened her arms, gesturing all around her. They can turn out even more spectacular than we could have ever imagined. We all have the potential to stretch and to reach for the sky, she assured me. We just have to take care of each other and believe it is possible. Everything is connected. When you do something good, the gardener stated, you never know how it might spark or inspire more good things in others. Take this tree, for instance. As glorious as it is, it's not just a single tree. It's part of a much larger living community. It has fed and sheltered more animals than I can count. And those animals have gone on to benefit other plants and animals, and those in turn have benefited even more. It's like that with people too. We are all part of each other, and we all have the power to spread goodness. It's impossible to know how far a single act of generosity or a gesture of kindness can reach, she pondered. We may never know who it helped or how much it mattered. As the gardener looked around, she stopped and reflected. Many of the trees I'm planting today, I most likely won't see grow big and tall. Does that make you sad? I asked. A little, she said softly, but mostly it fills me with happiness. I love to think of all the things those trees will look over, all the lives they will touch, and how much they will be needed in the years and centuries to come. It feels good to know She gently smiled that I was able to play a small part in their story. I still think about that gardener every day. Her words and her deeds planted so much hope in me. She showed me that every moment is a chance to impact the future. And when we dare to imagine brighter possibilities, we are helping to create them. And now I know. With love, hard work, and caring, a better world is possible. Let's get started. Isn't that so sweet? The last line in the book, the last line at the end is, let's get started. You know, sometimes we just need to take time when we're feeling sick or sad or disappointed. It's important to let those feelings move through. It's important to learn to breathe when we're feeling so surprised by sadness and disappointment and sickness. It's important to recognize and welcome the hard things and treat them with kindness and love. And then when we're ready, to reach out to things like this that will help us. I hope you have lots of great books helping you in your life.